Hello, phenomenal you. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you for finding my videos valuable. I love you so much. Mwah. If you are new, please do well to subscribe and click on the notification button so that you get notified first immediately I share a new video. In this channel, I share relatable stories about my experience, including failures and successes that you can learn from. I look forward to learning from you too through your comments. Please like and share my videos if you find them valuable so that others can benefit too. So in this video, I will be sharing with you how to make the perfect Tom Brown. This is after I just got the right procedure, having made a terrible mistake of boiling my soya bean for a very long time that made me throw it away. Like I threw kilograms of it. And it hurt me so much because I didn't just waste money, but I wasted time, energy, and even fuel. So please don't make same mistake. So very quickly, let me tell you what Tom Brown is. Tom Brown is a healthy blend of legumes and cereals. For this recipe, I would be using granite, soya beans, millet, and corn. Some people add wheat. So you can decide to add other cereals as you choose, but these are the four ingredients I would be using for this recipe. So now let's dive into making the perfect Tom Brown. So the first step I'll be sharing with you, of course, is to select and buy ingredients that are not weevil infested. Yes, when you go to the market to select your soya bean, granite, corn, millet, or any other cereal you want to use for your Tom Brown, make sure that the seeds are healthy. Make sure that they are not weevil infested. Because if they are weevil infested, there is every possibility that these weevils have eaten up most of the nutrients you are supposed to derive from the seeds. The second step is to select the dates from your soya bean, granite, corn, millet, as the case may be. Some of these seeds contain stones, some of them have sticks in them. So you want to be careful to take your time and select the dates from them. Because if you don't select them at the end of the day, it will be part of your Tom Brown. The third step is to wash and sun dry the seeds. As you can see me doing in the video, sun dry it so that it will dry very well. You don't need to use warm water, you don't need to soak it. Just pour in water in a clean bowl, pour in your grains differently, wash them. After washing them, you sun dry in a tray so that it will be very dry. Step number 4 is to place a dry pot on your fire source. It could be a gas cooker, it could be firewood, it could be stove, whatever it is you're using. Just place a dry pot on it. Okay, then heat it for some time. When it's hot, you pour in your grains separately. When you pour in your corn as seen in this video, you turn it and turn it. The essence of this is to make sure it is very dry, because you might not get enough heat from the sunlight, so heating it helps it to dry properly. Apart from that, it gives it flavor. It also helps your Tom Brown to it also helps to kill whatever weevil that might be in your grain that might have hidden from the sun. There is no way it will hide from this. You know your seeds are well fried when the aroma of the particular seed you're frying begins to come out. Okay, so after frying it, you pour it in a tray. You spread it out in a tray to let it cool off. Note that everyone has a unique way of making their own Tom Brown. Like I mentioned earlier, I am sharing this recipe because it worked for me and it is still working for me. I used to make Tom Brown. I take it to school. incorporate it in my meals. It's easy to make and it's so healthy. But then after some time, I called my sister to share her recipe, and she asked me to boil my soya beans. But then I guess I boiled it for so long that it was so cooked, and even after I drained the water to spread it and let it dry, it was not getting strong at all. I had to pour away so much. It was two noodles of soya beans I was making at that time, and so I wasted money, I wasted the product, I wasted energy, I wasted time. It was so hurtful, but I had no choice because there was nothing I could do about it. And so I had to make enquiries and carried out a personal research to come up with this. And then I discovered that I do not even need to boil my soya beans. So instead of boiling my soya beans, just as I have done for the corn that we have seen and the millet, I just pick my soya beans. I wash my soya beans as you can see in the video. After washing my soya beans, I drain it. I allow it to dry under the sun, and then I fry it. It is just the same process with the corn and the millet. The only one that has a different process is the granite, and it is because you do not necessarily need to wash the granite. After selecting the dirt from the granite, you can go ahead and fry it. Granite doesn't require much process, but if you like, you can wash it and sun dry it before you fry. But I do not wash my groundnut for soya beans. I only wash it when I want to make some other things like peanut. Maybe I'll share a video of how to make peanut. If you'd love to learn how to make peanut, if you want me to share my recipe with you, kindly let me know in the comment section so that I'll prepare specially for that. The next step is to grind the grains. To do this, we first need to separate the skin from the soya bean. And that is exactly what is being done right now in the video. So the person that will be grinding it for you, I don't know if you have an engine, but the person that will be grinding it for you knows how to set the engine to carefully break the soya bean, which will help remove the skin from the main soya bean. Right now, he is tossing the soya bean into the air and letting the wind blow away the chaff from the main soya bean. After this is done, there will be no more chaff in it. All that will be left is just the soya bean. Look at me. This is just chaff I'm touching. There is no soya bean in there. Now look at this. This is pure soya bean. There is no chaff in it. So we are good to go with grinding the soya bean. I know you might be wondering why we don't mix all the grains before we go to grind. One of the reasons is because we have to separate the chaff from the soya bean, and also there are some grains that we have to grind first before others. Like corn, for instance, corn is stronger, so corn has to be grinded once or twice before the millet, the soya beans is added. Granite is usually the last thing to be grinded because it is soft and it doesn't take time to grind. If you want to make Tom Brown, you can use equal amount of cereals. For instance, I used 1 mudu of soya beans. A mudu is equal to 1.13 kilograms. And then I used a mudu of millet and a mudu of corn. You don't use equal amount of granite because granite contains a reasonable amount of oil, and so if you use equal amount of granite, it will make the cereal not to come out from the engine. It will be stuck in the engine. So um for 3 noodles, 1.5 cup of granite is enough. 1.5 milk tin of granite is perfect for it. So if you want more Tom Brown, perhaps a larger quantity to suit your taste or your demand, you can double or triple the measurement. It is expected that the grains, the cereals, the seeds be grinded into a very fine, smooth texture. And so the engine operator is expected to know exactly how to help you achieve that. But while you're there supervising the grinding, you can once in a while put your hands into the mixture to be sure that it is as smooth as it should be. The smoother the Tom Brown, the more enjoyable it is when you want to consume it. After grinding your soya beans, millet, corn, and granite together, you have your perfect blend of cereals, your whole meal ready to be consumed. But it doesn't end there. There is one last step to go. After grinding the cereals together, the mixture will be very hot. It is very important that you expose the Tom Brown and let it cool off before storing it. I usually set aside bowls before I leave for the market to grind it, so that immediately I get back, I pour it into the bowls immediately, and then I let it cool off before I cover them and store. So please do same, because the hotness can make the Tom Brown go bad. There you go, the perfect Tom Brown recipe in 6 easy steps. I hope you found this video valuable. I would love to hear from you in the comment section. Please like, share with your friends so that they can also benefit from this video, and subscribe if you haven't. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. I love you.